Hello everybody, my name is Gabriel and I'm joined here with George to play the Yawgh. Say hello.
Hello.
The Yawgh is a point-and-click adventure game where you basically do an action a week and till something happens and we don't know what it is. But but two of us are playing. George is playing as the blue lady over there, and I'm playing as the green mustachioed man, who is indeed the best character of all time.
Okay.
So we're gonna get started right away. We've had some technical difficulties getting started, but let's get right into it. Yeah.
Somebody was wrong.
Whoa. Okay, George. You can go to the Forest, Arena, Alchemy Tower, Garden, Palace, Tavern, Hospital, or the Slums.
I'm gonna go to the hospital.
George is gonna go to the hospital. You can clean up or tend to patients.
Oh my god! Like, what is this with cleaning up?
You gotta do something, right?
I'm gonna start cleaning up.
George is gonna clean up. You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day you hear spooky sounds echoing through the hospital. Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats down from the ceiling. She seems to be wandering in the hall aimlessly, howling out horrible noises. She doesn't appear to realize that she is freaking everyone out. You decide to do something about it. Talk calmly to the ghost or vaporize the ghost with magic.
Fuck that. Vaporize him with magic.
Your magic is like 5. You're gonna probably fail.
Yo. Gurren Lagann. That's all I gotta say.
Alright, fine. With a wave of your hand, you fire off a magic bolt. The bolt passes right through the ghost. Good job! It turns out your magic isn't strong enough to affect incorporeal beings. Well, I literally took the words out of my mouth. Nobody can figure out any other way of getting rid of her. Eventually, everybody gets used to her and learns to live with the creepy ghost. Your mental resolve hardens. You gain 1 mind. I'm glad that worked out for you. I'm gonna do what I did last time and go to the forest and chop some wood because I'm a lumberjack, man. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, you stumble upon a gigantic moss-covered stone. It pulses with a magical energy. What do? I'm gonna touch it. You lay your hand on the enormous object. The stone's magical energy shoots through your body. You gain 1 magic. Yay. Okay, so in between every week we get like a little tidbit of what's to come. After week 2, they say the last time it came, the Yawgh devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart, but that was so very long ago. So the Yawgh appears to be this cataclysmic event that we're all trying to prepare for.
I mean, Tales of the World, Radiant Mythology, the World Eater.
I'm gonna pretend like you made a coherent sense there. Week 2, where do you want to go, George? The Forest, Arena, Alchemy Tower, Gardens, Palace, Tavern, Hospital, or
Alchemy Tower.
George wants to go to the Alchemy Tower. He needs to up his magic. Clean lab or brew potions?
I'm just gonna clean everything, yo. I'm just the blue cleanup lady,
George is gonna clean the lab.
Guy.
You spend the week cleaning noxious chemicals. You paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and magic. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. She is adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. As she is leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humbling experience. You gained 1 charm. Good, I'm glad that you got something out of losing. I'm going back to the forest. I'm just going to chop wood for the entirety of this game.
You are useless.
You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You telling me that getting wood for the trees is not useful?
No, if you're getting it for the trees, like you just said, no, it's not useful. You mean for the people, then maybe, but no.
One day during your forest excursions, you stumble upon a swarm of rats. At first, you jump backwards in shock, but then you start hearing them conversing with one another. They call you over. Excuse me, sir, one of them says in a high-pitched voice. Do you think you might be able to help us out with something? That is, I'm gonna stop that right now.
Please stop now.
Okay, I need to make a high-pitched voice though.
Don't.
I gotta roleplay this. I'm the narrator.
You're horrible at it.
Okay, fine. No, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take 2 seconds right now to figure out what I want to do with this voice. You see, we're trying to elect our new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Seedpaw the Vengeful and Blighttooth the Wise, says the rat.
Yeah.
Seedpaw steps forward. If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader, one who isn't afraid to take our fight to the enemy, proclaims Seedpaw. Blighttooth steps up. If you vote for me, good sir, I will lead these rats to an age of enlightenment, says Blighttooth. Which rat do you choose? I'm gonna go with Seedpaw the Vengeful because just destroy everything. Blighttooth bows his head and walks back into the mass of rats. Seedpaw climbs up onto your shoulder and whispers fighting tips into your ear as thanks. You gain 1 fitness and 1 physique. Sorry, finesse and 1 physique.
Okay, question before you even keep going.
Yes.
You're taking tips from a fucking rat on how to fight.
Yeah. If a New York City rat came up to you and said, "Yo, this is how you f people up," would you not take it?
Okay, see, that's New York City.
Okay,
right?
Why is this any different? Those rats were talking. They probably know what they do.
I would rather have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tell me what to do than a fucking rat.
Well, you know they can license that for this game, so.
Anyway.
Week 3. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still. Week 3. Alright, George, where do you want to go?
Let's go to the slums.
George wants to go to the slums. In the slums, you can pickpocket or fight crime.
Pickpocket.
George is gonna be a thief. You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night, you hear a woman whisper at you from nearby. Hey you, she calls out, looking to make a bit of coin. I'm always up for more coin or no thanks.
Oh no, the way you said it.
I mean, that's the way she looks at me, and that's the voice I imagine in my head.
Okay, let's go. Let's make more money, yeah?
George's up for more coin. She signals you for you to go into the alleyway with her. This is gonna end well. Come close, she says. Nobody else can hear what I'm about to tell you. You lean in close, eager to learn how you'll be earning this coin. She presses herself right up against you, moving her lips slowly towards your ear. This is nearing on sexual harassment. Suddenly, she bites her neck viciously. Wow! Blood pours from the wound and she clings to you tightly, lapping it all up. You black out. When you come to, you see her standing over you. Thanks, she says, tossing you a couple of coins. You gain 1 wealth. Then she melts into the shadows. When you feel your neck, you notice your wound has healed completely. Your body feels ice cold. You gain 3 charm. You lose 3 physique.
I'll go fuck. I got money.
You're a vampire.
I got money.
Okay, so we're gonna go. You have like 2 more wealth than I do. Let's chop some wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a dryad picking flowers in the field. Upon noticing you, she runs up to you excitedly. Excuse me, sir, would you care to dance? She asks. I've been wanting to dance for so long, but nobody else has been around to dance with, she sighs. I'd love to dance. Maybe my finesse is high enough, hopefully. She giggles at you and takes you by the hand. She starts humming out a song and the 2 of you dance together in the middle of her. Is this a love story? You accidentally step on her toes several times while dancing. Fuck, man, this is... You know, they say art is a reflection of life, and this is pretty accurate.
Are you good at dancing in real life?
No, I did a couple of dancing for school, but I wasn't the best.
Seems like an accurate description then.
After the 3rd time, she stops you. She thanks you for the dance and lifts on to this is why we can't go and do nice things. You practice dancing a little. You gained 1 finesse. Yep, I knew it. Okay, week 3. And then the world was a howling fury, chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Week 4, alright George, where do you want to go?
Okay, give me the options again.
The forest, arena, alchemy tower, gardens, palace, tavern, hospital, or the slums.
Let's go to the palace.
George wants to go to the palace. You can do boring administrative work or attend the ball.
I'm gonna attend the ball, yeah.
Alright, you got a pretty good charm. I think you will do something good. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. Over the course of the week, you've noticed your teeth become paler and your your skin become paler and your teeth sharper. You notice that whenever you walk, everybody nearby hangs on your every word. You gain 3 charm. You also feel more frail and gaunt than you used to. You lose 3 physique. You're at 1 physique. You're kind of a pushover.
Holla at me when I bite your neck, alright?
One day you notice a woman tilting her head back, brushing her hair, her neck fully exposed. You can even see a vein or 2. Delicious. Before you know it, you're coated in blood with a mangled form in front of you. You're just a straight up murderer. There are dozens of people around, and they're all filled with delicious nectar. The next few hours are a blur. You wake up in the next day in bed sheets soaked with blood that is not your own. You look in the mirror and notice your skin has regained its color and then your teeth have dulled. Alright, so I think you're done being a vampire.
I don't care. I got some charm, I got money, I got it all. I got some blood out of it.
I'm gonna chop some more wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. Alright, I'm just gonna be a buff ass dude. One day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering exactly what it's doing out there in the woods. Suddenly, an enormous hand erupts from the foliage. Dodge or punch? I'm gonna punch the shit out because I got
Falcon punch!
You manage to punch the hand so hard that you appear to have shattered one of its fingers. That's what I'm talking about. The hand recoils back through the hedge. You then run away faster than you ever have in your entire life. Alright, so I just displayed the greatest display of manliness and then I run away like that? It seems pretty consistent. You gain 2 physique. Okay, I gained 4 physique in that 1 week. The end of week 4. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten? Alright, George, the palace is no longer, you can't choose it anymore because you killed everybody, so...
Yeah! What was the first option?
Forest.
Let's go to the forest.
Alright, George is gonna take my option for me. So you want to chop wood or you want to hunt?
I'm gonna hunt.
Great. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. Good job.
Yes!
You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth.
Yeah.
One night, through the trees, you spot a group of cloaked figures all standing in a circle. They are chanting in unison. O mighty lord of the night, master of the beasts, bringer of pain and derision. One of them runs up from the darkness towards the rest of the group. Sorry everyone, but I was reading this calendar wrong, he says. You were supposed to summon the demon yesterday. Now we have to wait a whole year to try again. There's a collective sigh as the group disperses. I can just imagine this being like a giant cult, and they're all like super into this chant. And then this guy comes who's like, oh, by the way, we fucked up. And they're like, come on, man.
Bob!
Yeah. You learned a bit about demon summoning. I don't like that.
Yo, just call me the Dark One.
You gained 1 mind and 1 magic. Okay, since you took the forest, I'm gonna go to the arena and beat some people in fights. You spend the rest of the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. During a match, another warrior weapons is knocked from their grasp. You barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crunch, it destroys the knee of the nearby stander. Oh, he got an arrow to the knee. I used to be a bystander, but then I took an arrow to the knee. He accuses of you of causing him harm by not stopping. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted me to take that axe to the face so your knee will be fine? You can fuck off. He takes you to court. Oh no.
Oh shit.
I have 0 mind. No, I have like 5 mind. I can't defend myself.
Keep going.
Do I settle or do I defend? I'm gonna. Just go me, man. This is.
What are the options?
I'm gonna defend myself.
I didn't really hear you.
You object, but you can't see. This is what I'm telling you. You can't seem to convince the judge. I knew it. He rules in the plains of. Surrender 2 wealth. That was like half my money. The Yawgh. It's almost here. Almost.
Well, week.
Week 6. We're on week 6 right now. So, where would you like to go, George?
Forest, alchemy, palace, slums. Oh, what am I missing?
You got the forest, arena, alchemy tower, gardens, tavern, hospital, or slums.
Let's go to the tavern.
George wants to go to the tavern. Do you want to bartend or do you want to drink?
I'm gonna drink.
Alright. Turned down for what? You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, while in the tavern, you hear a large commotion outside. Do you want to go outside or stay in the bar?
Go outside.
Alright. Outside, you hear a crowd of angry people carrying torches and pitchforks. Kill the Dryad! They chant in a sort of synchronized cacophony? Okay. They are all running to the middle of the town. Working your way through the mob, you find a Dryad running away. What is a Dryad? I would just... Oh, this is the girl that wanted to dance with me.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just looking for someone to dance with, she sobs. You shout at the top of your lungs for the crowd to stop what they're doing. You hear murmurs in the crowd. Soon enough, the crowd disperses. The Dryad runs up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek. My son, George.
I'm naked.
You feel energy radiate throughout your body. You gain 3 finesse. Yo, your fucking finesse and charm up. You got 13 finesse and 16 charm. You also have 2.
What's finesse do though?
I don't know. I think it's like might be like dexterity or something.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to the arena again. Beat some dude's face. Compete in fights. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, in the middle of a match, a Dryad runs into the field. Oh, just Dryad everywhere. Would anyone like to dance? She appears to be asking. Boos and hisses erupt from the crowd. Before you can even react, one of the fighters has already cleaved the Dryad in 2. What the fuck?
Okay, you just gonna keep the secret to yourself.
A terrible shriek booms out from a terrible shriek booms from out of the womb. Okay, glad I can still read. The crowd erupts into applause. The Dryad's corpse then explodes into a flurry of leaves that cuts everyone nearby. Nice. I lose 1 physique. Alright, this is a pretty big story. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we? Past saving. Wow. Everything is really fucked up. You can see it in the video later. Okay,
Are we still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can choose your role now. You can be the leader, the builder, the conjurer, the doctor, the smelter, the tailor, the looter, or the town drunk. You've got a lot of charm and finesse, so, just think about that.
Repeat the options again.
The leader, the builder, the conjurer, the doctor, the smelter, the tailor, the looter, or the town drunk.
Yo, the town drunk. Let's go.
Alright, George wants to be the town drunk. You scavenge through as much alcohol as you can and drink excessively. You gain 2 physique and 1 charm. Wow, I think I'm gonna be... I got like 19 physique, I think I'll be a good builder. Ooh, or smelter.
Smelter.
I'm gonna build. You take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. Yeah. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. I'm glad I'm doing something. George said.
I'm drinking.
And so we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time in a way we might have never expected or even wanted. But in the end, we were defeated. Good fucking job, George.
Wait, what?
We were defeated.
Just happened?
Defeated.
I did what? But what?
Those of us left struggled to put our homes to rights, but the effort was futile, doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing. And perhaps the Yawgh was only partly to blame. Good fucking job on being the town drunk.
I needed to drink.
Every time. I'm over here building like 3,000 homes in a day. And you go ahead and drink 3,000 drinks in a day.
Hey man, I lived my life. You lived it for nothing.
This guy.
I lived my life doing what I want to do. You lived your life trying to fucking build shit for nothing.
There's still a little bit of a story left, so... The Yawgh traumatized you deeply. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something in you snapped. Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water. Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on the fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the school had resorted to eating their writing teacher's corpse. What?
Who built the school? You did.
I did.
Just saying.
Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. Yeah, this is you, George. This is you.
Yeah.
You drink so much you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day you look in the mirror and your eyes are empty, hollow. Thanks, George. Glad you drank yourself into alcoholism.
What about you?
Alright, the town in shambles, you flee into the forest. You spend your years out there with no human contact whatsoever. You live in a hut you built out of twigs, and you fashion your clothing out of clumps of moss. All the time you spent alone has driven you slowly mad. Anytime you see someone in the woods, you chase them away, your massive moss cloak shaking violently. Legends begin to emerge about the crazy moss monster. Eventually, a band of villagers bearing torches and pitchforks set fire to your hut. You burn up trying to save up all your precious moss. I'm glad I died for moss, alright? I'm glad that algae takes priority over my life.
No!
Yeah, I'm not, fuck that.
I drunk myself to death because you built a school that kids ate their teachers in.
Maybe if you had helped,
this is
maybe if you had been the leader, you had crazy...
This is your
You had
fault.
crazy charm.
What I was gonna do? What was gonna do? I was gonna charm the Yawgh, whatever that shit's
charm everybody
called.
into leading, into building stuff.
No, this is not how shit works. Everybody looks up to me, and I said, everybody drink. You was like, oh, let's just build some school. Got the kids drunk, ate their teacher. I witnessed this, and I killed myself. End of story.
This guy. Alright, this about does it for the first episode of the Yawgh. We'll be back. There are sure more endings and more things we can do. So we'll see you next time.